Hey guys, and welcome back to another battle video on the Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. This time, I'll be using my Cresselia Mewtwo deck. If you've been watching my past videos, I've been using Darkrai Hydreigon quite a lot, so I decided to switch things up. And my opponent is Jolteruelo, and we see a Raikou EX. So this is probably some kind of electric deck. I'm pretty sure. And my opponent plays an N. And we see a Keldeo. But I'm pretty sure it's just the tech where you can use Russian to get your active Pokemon out of special conditions like paralyzation or stuff like that. And my opponent plays an Ultra Ball, discarding Catcher and Electric for Dynamo. So there we go, folks. Zekrom Electric, or Raikou Electric, or Rayeels, whatever we want to call it. So I attach, throw down the energy and the Eviolite, and pass. But my opponent has the Tool Scrapper. That's why you don't want to play so many tools. Well, that's why you don't want to play two tools at once. And the first electric comes into play. And we'll attach the energy card. And no, I do not want to do the additional 20 damage, because then I would have to do damage to myself. And my opponent has the Juniper for a fresh hand of 7. But still no energy cards in the discard yet. That is necessary for any electric deck to work. And now my opponent retreats to Keldeo when he could have just rushed in. So that was kind of awkward. I'm not sure why. And plays Computer Search for a Fire Energy. And a switch. Okay. And he'll Dragon Burst for 60. So let's attach the energy, throw the Rescue Scarf. Now, one other thing I'm concerned about is I really need another attacker, because if this Regigigas gets knocked out, then I'll just lose the game. Just checking what my opponent has used. We see 3 Ultra Balls already. And a Prism on the Raikou. Thankfully, I have Enhanced Hammer. And hopefully my opponent doesn't have an N. It's a Bianca, so that Prism will be gone by the next turn. Another level ball for Dynamo. Scarrow Bridge for your retreat. 2 Raikou and Thunderfang. Heads. So I am paralyzed. Play the Enhanced Hammer, and yeah, I'm just going to pass. See, how many lightning energies? None. Hopefully my opponent doesn't have another energy card. See, this is Super Rod for electric. And a Juniper. Discarding a Catcher and an N. And a Victory Star Victini, full art. And I'm pretty sure my opponent will get an energy off of those 7 cards. If not, I will be pretty surprised. But I really like how this full art Victini looks. And rush in to Keldeo. And yeah, I am not drawing into any attackers, so I am just going to Raging Hammer for 140. And switch and an N. So perfect, because I definitely need more attackers, and nothing. Skyward Bridge, free retreat, and Dragon Burst for 60. And yes, I top decked the Mewtwo. Let's see, play Recycle, Tails. Okay, put the energy on Mewtwo, put the EXP share, and play Bianca for, I don't know, maybe, I didn't count how many cards I had before. And we'll Raging Hammer for 180 to get our first two prizes. It's a Sharon and an Experience Share. And another Rayquaza. And a Prism. The problem for my opponent is you can't get enough energies in the Lightning for Dynamotor to work. But there's a Juniper, and there goes two Lightning. So I can Dynamotor onto Rayquaza or Raikou. And one onto Rayquaza. And a max potion to heal the 140 off of Keldeo. And we will see a Dragon Burst for the knockout. I'm going to promote Mewtwo because it's the only attacker I have. But I do have the Rescue Scarf. Play Sharon. And I draw into attackers. Hooray! Okay, so let's throw the Boufflant down. Throw the energy onto Boufflant. And X-Ball for 60. Boufflant is a great EX counter because Gold Breaker does 60. But if the defending Pokemon is an EX Pokemon, it will do an additional 60 damage. And I think that was a retreat. And Skyla for Pokemon Catcher to catch up the Boufflant. I guess my opponent is afraid of Gold Breaker. But at least it wasn't an EX. Okay, and we'll Sharon. We already have a whole bunch of cards in hand. Play Recycle, get heads. Let's see, what do I want? Probably just take the Enhanced Hammer. And let's see, I am going to throw down. Do I want to throw down Cresselia or Regigigas? They both need 4 energy, while Gigas needs 3. But you know what? Let's see, do I want to take out Giratina? This is a tough one. Yeah, I think I'm going to throw down Cresselia. Because this deck is basically just all about Cresselia. And attach the EXP share to Cresselia. Ooh, and I can side drive. Let's see, it has. Yep, I think I am going to side drive. For 120. And discard energy. But that is a knockout. And we get a Sidekick and an Enhanced Hammer off of our prizes. And another Dynamo. And Dynamotor. Let's see, it's got... I see 2 lightning in the discard. And 5 cards left in my opponent's deck. And Keldeo will Sacred Sword for 70. Okay, so let's play the Enhanced Hammer. Get that out of the way. Throw the Sidekick. Play Hooligans. Tails. It's always Tails no matter what you do. And X-Ball for 80 damage. And Dynamotor onto Raikou, so that's fully powered up. And we are probably going to see a Bolt, yep, for 100. And Mewtwo goes down. So now we're basically all depending on Cresselia to finish this. And hopefully this will work. I do have the Aspersia City Gym, so no more free retreat. You need switches. See how many switches have we played? Let's see, 1, 2. See 2. Okay. So we'll Psychic Protection for 70. We won't be seeing any Mewtwo's because my opponent has a full bench. Plus, Psychic Protection does negate the weakness. So, yeah, X-Ball won't be doing that much. But Cresselia does have 4 energy on it. And my opponent has another Skyro Bridge. Discarding Aspersia City Gym. And a Russian. Dynamotor to Raikou. And my opponent will Thunder Fang and Heads. But thankfully, I do have the full heal. But I just want to take out Mewtwo. Just for fun. Attach the Prism. And we'll play full heal. And we'll Psychic Protection for 70. And we get Max Potion and Double Colorless, and the game is over. Cresselia Mewtwo wins the battle against Rayeels. I did not expect this to happen. This was just a fun deck. And our MVP is Regigigas, and his was Raikou. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next battle.